everybody, because ain't no morning good. Uh, what's up? So, remembrance is power. And if you look at her, she's so connected to the spirit. Not only is she connected to the spirit, she's connected to her emotions. Not only is she connected to the emotions, she's connected to the earth, she's connected to her intuition. It's as if there's pure alignment here with the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles is right behind that, which the Page is learning all this. Like, perhaps we are learning how to align this and how to really receive from the spirit and release, the Queen of Cups releasing. We also had the Ace of Swords, so this is a new idea, really connecting to the subconscious. And this really, half of remembering is who we are, is forgetting all the shit we know. Oh, and look what we have here, the creative power. Number 12, it says release your alchemical energy into the world. And this is this creation, this life inside you that's being created. And I heard you're the center. I see you're the center of this. I want to take a second real quick. What's up? Thank you, guys. Take a deep breath. And that's the thing. Being in silence, being away from the world, away from the TV. Both of these women are here in silence with their eyes closed, like really connecting with the spirit, really getting in touch with their inner ear, their inner knowing, their inner eye, third eye, whatever you want to call it. And the truth is in our hearts. It's a feeling. So it's as if we're trying to figure out some kind of formula, or maybe it's like we are the formula. We are the formula, and this is that. Maybe we are the formula, and this is what we're trying to figure out. What up, Aaron Hodge? Where's my bodyguard? Let's see. For the collective, what the tarot has to say about this remembrance. Death and rebirth. And perhaps this is this phoenix energy where we're burning. We're turning whatever it is to ash. Oh shit. Confetti, I want that one. And we have strength at the bottom with the 9 of Wands. Justice in reverse, and this is where the heart and the feather, and it's as if, they're not balanced. There's an injustice. Our heart is heavy. We have a heavy heart with the Hierophant in reverse. The Sun, it was kind of in reverse, upright, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So all heavy cards. Heavy cards. This is sorrow, but it's in reverse, like as if we're going to the 4 of Swords, healing from this sorrow. That we've been wronged. We have a heavy heart. The Justice is in reverse, where there has been some kind of injustice or lie. Perhaps there's an imbalance. The heart is way heavier than the feather. And perhaps it is because we are here at this 9 of Wands energy, where this is the wounded warrior. We're coming with some kind of devil, some kind of toxicity, some kind of addiction or desire. Perhaps, it's as if we're on this healing journey. We were here in this codependent relationship under this devil in this web. But we went through this journey, this healing journey of remembrance. And we're here now in the process at the 9 of Wands, breaking free from this. We're breaking free from this as the wounded warrior. This is telling us we're almost there with the King of Pentacles in reverse. We're releasing this devil. We're breaking free from this. And we're coming into the moon where There's still some things uncovered. There's still some secrets. There's something in the emotions. Maybe this has to do with Pisces. Cancer. These two fish. It's these two fish in this water. And then we got the Hierophant on the other side of the Justice, underneath the Sun in reverse. So, and there's the Merkaba on his shirt. Now the Hierophant is talking about commitments and stuff, but in reverse it's talking about breaking free from these commitments or breaking free from the tradition. You know, we're doing something different. It's as if we're finding a new vine to climb. And this is what, with the sun in reverse, again, it's with the, like the moon. It's almost as if there's something covered. Perhaps this is with the healing process that we're uncovering some kind of truth or some kind of vitality within ourselves. This could bring us some kind of depression. You know, we were coming out of the Three of Swords. So this is this. Perhaps it's telling us to get out in the sun. You know, this Three of Swords, there's an injustice here. So breaking free from this is bringing us out of the sun. So the sun is very helpful when releasing this, to stay in the bright, and at night to be in the dark. As, you know, what up, Ray? Hey, El Toro. Hey, Evie. Hey, Kat. Grand Rising on this Saturday morning. Yes, I'll pretend to believe to hang out with you. I'll pretend I believe to hang out with you. Alright, any day. Hey, Monique. And you don't have to pretend. That can make you a believer. Let's see. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. Radical honesty is needed, because there's some kind, it's as if we're looking at ourselves through this broken mirror. It's distorted. We're not, or maybe we're looking at ourselves too harshly, and this is what it is, you know, when you look at yourself too harshly, it's like boom. Or perhaps this, it's distorted. So this is why we have to be radical honest. It says to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Let's see what the Light Seer Tarot says, and then I can take some personal questions. But I can't be long today. I got a baseball game to go to. So we have King of Swords in reverse. And this is like, you know, he is using this. He has a deep connection, like a telepathic connection or a deep knowing. It's like you know how dogs hear that? It's like you hear this. And when it's in reverse, it's almost as if there's, we're lacking the judgment, perhaps, or the logical capacity. Maybe we see something for what it is, and it's like, oh, okay, I accept these flaws. It could be like this, too. With the Two of Swords in reverse, we're finally seeing, you know, here she has the blindfold on her face, on her eyes, but in reverse, this comes off. We finally make a decision, or there's still an imbalance, though. With this injustice, it's as if we've been like really hurt. It's as if we have to make a decision, but with this, it's like almost like it's got ripped off of us, and it's perhaps made a decision for us, because then we have the Death here, where it's like we don't want to let go. This is an opportunity to go. It's like we have an opportunity to get the frick out of here. But with the Death in reverse, we're holding on. Or perhaps just a thought or a feeling. Feeling this way has got us like going this way. You know what I mean? Perhaps this is telling us that we're holding on to all these other options, or all this, you know, there's confusion. Like I said, with the moon and the sun, there's still all these unanswered questions, or all these truths, all these things underneath here that we're not sure of. You know what I mean? Perhaps this is why we're holding on. With the Judgment in reverse, this is like no more second chances. And I hear snap out of it. Don't know. Perhaps we're not thinking logically. about something that has to do with a past love or a past relationship. This frickin' phone. Sorry, y'all. What up, Evie? SS? She said, you got it, Claire. Kat, hello. How are you? Hey, Arzo. CSB, what up? Cass told me that Katie is a Jewish woman who he has nothing to do with. Is this true? Now we know that's not true. We know that's not true. Come on. Did you say, okay, honey, I believe you? The fuck? You seen that, right? The devil with the Four of Wands. He's like, this is you hanging on by a string. This is the separation. Break free from this. It's almost like this is what this is bringing. Or perhaps this is this celebration going on. But with this Ace of Wands, it's a new idea, a new path, or opportunity for you to take some kind of action. Let's see. I know what you mean. You are spot on. Oh, shit. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Moonchild, what up? If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. If you have to ask, you already know, right? LOL, I said, get the hell out of my face. I love you. Just food. My sister's so sweet. She's like, anything else you need? I love her. I love you guys too. I wouldn't be here without you. Alright. Cat, this is for you. I don't know why I left the Ace of Swords out. Maybe this is a reminder to use this. You know, this is the card where I say, you know, this is a split second where your subconscious and conscience are not connected, where you're straight connected to the divine or to this, to the deep subconscious. It's like when you're doing the remote viewing and you do the ideogram. When you do that ideogram, it's that split second where it's you're connecting to that, to the deep knowing, to this and maybe you should try something like that, or maybe we're doing something like that. All right, Cass and Katie. All right, so we have the Emperor here, and I really feel as though this is the guidance for the behavior, or perhaps the behavior that, like the archetype that you're now stepping in. You're like, okay, I'm the Emperor now. I'm in charge. You know, we're taking some kind of initiative. This is Aries energy, where it's fire, where this is new beginnings. And he's really taking the pawn, taking these pieces, and removing them, perhaps, or moving them, you know. He's very protected. I see the Ankh on here, and a new commitment. Now we have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands, both here. We have her back towards us with her face towards the light, and her face towards us towards this light, right? Which both of their wands are on fire. Both of these wands are on fire, right? So, the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior, which we call this the tough love guide. It's almost like telling us, you know, follow me. I have some tough love for you. You know, you're the Wounded Warrior. You've been through way worse. She's telling you to keep your chin up and to follow her, right? And behind her is the Fool in reverse, where she's not trusting. You know, here she's taking the leap and just falling free falling into this trusting, but here it's as if we're lacking the faith or lacking to the trust, or perhaps we're just holding on to this, to comfort. We're holding on to comfort. Perhaps this is where we're coming from. It's like we fell, and now we no longer trust. We come to the wounded warrior where it's like, she's like, follow me, right? And then again here with the same thing. You got the Fool and the World with the Nine of Wands. And then you got the World with the Six of Wands, but the World's in reverse. Like we're holding on to something from the past, or we're not willing to let go, or there's something still holding us back. But you're winning. It's as if it's very contradicting energy. It's like, okay, I have victory, but perhaps I'm not letting go, or, you know, the World in reverse. She ain't letting go. Let's see what the Light Seers Tarot has to say with the World in reverse. The last, and then the Fool in reverse. So, taking shortcuts, a need for closure, a need to follow through, staying focused in order to complete an unfinished task, a delay in plans, unmet dreams. I accept this gift of completion, and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. And love is the whole basis for this healing. And this is really telling us that we have to have faith, that we're at this 9. We're almost there. We're almost to the 10. You know, that we're almost there. We're supposed to follow this tough love. Perhaps have faith. Because there's something holding us back. This is why we have to be like the Emperor. You know, we have to be disciplined. We have to be logical. And then again, this King of Pentacles, it'll be well worth it. Perhaps you have to pay. But this is being very committed. I am from India, and you? I'm from the United States, Pennsylvania. Thank you, CSB. Should I change my job now? All right, CSB. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if you resonate what you're reading, hit that like button. If you like to exchange energy for energy, you can hit the thanks button. Cash App's in the description box. It's not needed. I greatly appreciate it. Alright. CVS. Career guidance. Okay, yes, it shows us succeeding and all the crowd even cheering for you. With the Page of Pentacles, this is coming into a new job. You know, this is learning some kind of new trade, going to school. You know, we're just getting our foot into this new circle of learning this new thing. As the King of Cups, we're surrendering. We're really letting go of some kind of feeling that we have. It's like a disconnection of a feeling. We're really releasing. Perhaps we're really like detoxing or letting these, it's like we're letting some kind of anger, something from our head. It's like, look, I see this red fish. It's like something in our emotions we're perhaps releasing, because when I see it, it's like, oh, we put it on our neck or something like this. Perhaps this is a great big loss, you know, with the King of Cups in reverse. And it's like, oh, you know, it reminds me of like, oh, loss. And then like my cousin, I got her ashes, 911, not 19911. And I put her ashes on my neck, something like this. And then I see the starfish. So I don't know, maybe starfish medicine will help you. But we are coming into this newness, this learning, this newness, and we are winning. You know, we get crowned victory. Victory. I will fight him if you want me to, as that says. What up, Marie? He's running out of lies. She's Jewish. What up, Marina? Hello, hello. It's hard for me because my subconscious believes that we will be together, but I know mentally that he's not good enough for me. I have convinced my subconscious that he's not the one. And your subconscious already knows the truth. You mean you have to convince your conscience. I went to his job, so he's scared. Damn. Can I ask Nick's feelings for me? Sure. SS, you want me to do you next? I feel deep down that he put some kind of magic on me. He manifested me. I feel like he's done things to keep me stuck. Well, break free from that shit, bitch. The first thing is awareness. Sounds like you're aware. Now that you are aware, say no. As long as you say no, it can't affect you. Just say no. Alright, Marina. Next feelings for Marina. 911212124. Okay, I guess these are your cards, Marina. So this was at the bottom of the deck with behind all of these cards that we will go over, which this is the Two of Wands, you know. We're looking at all these options. We're looking at the future. But then it fell. And here's the Eight of Cups, like walking away. It's like something, we burnt something down and we walked away from this. Maybe this is your guidance for you, or perhaps this is what he's doing. I don't know. Like I always say, these are your cards. You have to use your intuition when deciphering the messages. I'm just the messenger. So, I don't know if you have two kings, or this is like two sides of him, or this is just him, or this is a situation. Like I said, you use your intuition. I'm just going to explain it. But we got the King of Swords, which is very logical. He's perhaps an air sign like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We also have earth signs here. Doesn't have to be. He could just be really disconnected from his feelings and very cold and, you know, really focusing on some type of flaw. Or perhaps this is the way you should be. Because he's looking at the King of Pentacles, which the King of Pentacles has his back towards him. Yeah, I really feel this is you, and this is how you have to be, like, real logical about this, like, really walking away. The Ten of Swords. You're walking away, and after you walk away, it's like after you get to this point, you get to this point where you get some kind of messages where the Ten of Swords come to an end, but then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Alright, we're not going to get too far into that. Maybe this has something to do with somebody, or maybe you're cutting something off, or somebody has. You know, the King of Swords is good with that cutting stuff off, you know, making a very logical, judgmental decision, you know, based upon facts and truth. But he's looking at this King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is releasing this pentacle. You know, he's not committed. He's not true. And he's really looking at this for what it really is, perhaps. And maybe this is like looking at other options, or looking at the forward, you know, because we're turning our back to that. It's like we're turning our back to that king. Coming into the Ace of Swords, where there's a new idea, there's some kind of new information or new clarity. It's as if we're finally able to, oh, wow. And you have the other king. You have all three kings here. The only king that's missing is the King of Cups, so perhaps you have to be like him, or maybe he's hiding under here. But this King of Wands is a call to action, a call for bravery, a call to be the first one to do it. You know, he's the leader. And this is telling you, you know, he has all faith. It's more faith in God, he knows that this lion is behind him that could probably eat him in any minute, but he ain't even worried about him. He ain't even turning around. He's worried about where he's going, you know, and more so looking good getting there than anything. And it's as if there's some clarity about some kind of lie, or there was an argument. The Page of Swords, this is something, new information, new lies, new from a phone or a computer or some kind of message, maybe a speech, whatever it is. It was from the Emperor in reverse, which this is some kind of tyrant. Maybe he wants control, or he's trying to control, or this is just illogical, and he's not a good emperor. And this is what's creating the wheel. And I see this as you like stemming up from this darkness and really releasing both the good and the bad, coming into this change into the Hangman in reverse. It's like you're surrounded by some kind of narcissism. But look, you finally see it. It's like you finally see the truth for what it really is. And then I look down and it says radical honesty. You have to be honest. And it says broken dreams, only you can accept or reject your dreams. This creation. Oh, okay, Evie. All right, Marie, hi. Can I please have a card? Yes. Right. Yes, you may. Well, you got two. The Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands in reverse. Now, the Ace of Cups is behind this. Behind the back of the Two of Wands. And the Page of Cups in reverse. 9112727. Perhaps we're lacking the belief, or lacking some kind of it's like we're lacking the imagination or the feeling or the belief. It's like it's like we have to gain something about capturing this moment in the Ace of Cups, which is really about this self-love, or a new love, but it's all about the self. It's really highlighting your heart chakra here. This is this feeling where anything's possible. This is the opportunity for this love. We're filling up our own cup. We're really focusing, and we're really it's like we're manifesting this energy here at the heart chakra with this ace, this newness. We're holding it, right? The Two of Wands, she has her back towards this, like looking at something else, or looking towards the past. The Two of Wands is looking towards the future, but in the back, it's like we're looking towards the past. Maybe this, or she's looking at this Page of Cups like in disbelief. Maybe this is this of holding this love in our heart, or being in this Ace of Cups energy where we're really in this self-love, and we're really compassionate and accepting this opportunity for this self-love. And perhaps we do have to look to the past, or maybe it's being blocked by this, because then we have the High Priestess. This could be a closed door. It's like, oh, I'm trying to feel this heart, but when I go, it's like, bang, the door's locked, the door's locked, the door's locked. But it's like, this is the key. This is the secrets in this, the High Priestess, and the stillness, and this aloneness. And it's almost as if like this is the messages coming down from the crown. Perhaps going to turn this around, because it's as if we're in like disbelief, or Like, it's not possible. Or, you know, what you tell, like, like Evie was saying, when if you tell your subconscious something or show it something, it's going to think whatever you tell it. It doesn't know if it's real, fake, a dream, whatever it is. So this is really bringing this. See, it's like bringing this from the heart up into the head to accept these messages. It's like connecting this so that way we can believe. Once this happens, this door opens. Perhaps we have to release these people, because these people have something to do with, it's like they're doubting you, or they're telling you things, or it's like the crowd that we're in, where we have to break free from that, because it's really bringing us down. It's really bringing us down. That needs to change, the people who we're around. Sonia says, good morning. What is the woman's intentions, or why she hate me? I don't know her, and she doesn't know me. I don't know who this woman is, but let's see. Sonia. Well, this page is still sticking up. I don't know if he still wants to say something. I think he does. It's like when pigs fly. And here's a loss. It's as if something is uprooted. With the Two of Swords, this was in the deep subconscious. And then we have the Five of Swords with this Page of Wands and the Six of Swords. Which I really believe that, you know, anything outside of you is inside of you. So if there's these things outside of you, it's because it's inside of you. So perhaps there's a message that this lady's trying to tell you about yourself. You know, you can't see anything in somebody else that you can't see in yourself. So it's really taking this baton and like throwing it. Like with this Five of Swords, this is a real conflict, either by words or usually by thoughts. And this is an internal thing. And it's like, okay, well, the thoughts I think inside reflect my outside, or the outside reflects my thoughts inside. So what the Page of Wands is telling us is to really get out of this energy. You see this Knight energy is to really get out of this energy into this Page of Wands, where we have a new thing. We have a new way. We are doing this new thing, you know, where it's a whole different thing. You see her energy. She's just like, ah, fuck it. Ah, throw it away. You know, it's really in this fire energy where we're being brave and taking a step into some kind of action. And then when we do this, bang, it leads us to the Six, which is this victory. Now, perhaps we are coming from a decision, or we do have to take a step back as the Two of Swords and really look at this. You know, there's these messages. And maybe that's this what we're trying to do. It's like using our intuition and logical thought to discern this decision. Maybe this has to do with a new love, or like, you know, if pigs could fly. Maybe you're like coming like out of body. It's like you coming out of your body. Men usually know quickly if you're the one. They don't string you along and let another man have the chance to sweep you off your feet. Really. Truth. It resonates so much, Marina says. Oh, I'm glad. Evie says, oh, yes, yes, yes. Got a shower, Claire. Hope you have the day you want. Sending love to everyone. Oh, love you too. Thank you. Love you, SS. What up, Jill? What do the cards have to tell me today? All right, let's see. Yep. Even if it's family. Say bye-bye. I just posted a thing that says, say bye to the trash. Alright, Julian. These are your cards, I guess. With the Four of Pentacles, we're letting go. Perhaps you lost your purse or lost your keys or something. Maybe you dropped them in a hole or something. You can't get them out. I don't know why I said that. It's like the gift that fell in the water. I don't know. With the King of Swords coming out here, with the Two of Cups, I'm laying them all out. Strength in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Shit. Sorry, I need more. Alright, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and this Page of Cups again coming in reverse. He came up 3 times. I want to read him in reverse, see what he says. He has a message for us. Alright, in reverse, the Saturn says, you're missing the signs. You're missing the signs. You're being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, or blocked creativity. If this isn't you, this is the energy or somebody else. The little thing to say is, the world is my flourishing oyster. I am excited to see what happens next. Alright, so we start off with the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is really looking at this Two of Cups in a logical, we're looking above what really happened here, because there was some shit squeezed out of you guys' hands. Like here it's like, oh, we're squeezing joy and love and romance, but here it's like the shit getting sucked up from other things that got sucked into here that created a separation, or a breakup with the Two in reverse. And this is like, now it's like, now we are separate from ourselves. It's like now there's a separate identity, 911 here. It's like now we can't even realize ourselves, or perhaps we lost our own strength. It's like I can't even control myself, I hear. With the Seven of Cups right under the King of Swords, with the Seven of Pentacles, both in reverse, both the sevens, all sevens talk about the self and this introspection to go within. Now, when we have it in all reversals, talk about introspection. So this is like quadruple introspection when it comes to feelings or the choices that we have to make, because this is really looking at the reality, because whatever was uncertain is now certain. Now we're looking at the reality of the situation, and now it's really making us see all the shit that we planted, and it's like digging it up from the roots. Perhaps it was, a separation that we're not seeing the clarity of things. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, we lost our motivation. We lost our motivation. It's like a limp spiritual. So this, I really see the King of Swords as the guidance here to look at this situation from a different point of view. He's looking at it like, he's not like, oh, yeah, that's a flaw and I accept that. No, this is unacceptable. If this is unacceptable, this is a line. It's like no lines in the sand. This is like concrete shit. We know what we want, and we know what is good for us. And this king is really looking at the truth, the proof, and all the evidence that says this is not right. Release this. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yes. And this weekend too, this Uranus energy. I posted the live about this the other day, about the grand trine in the earth signs, where we're literally getting our ground shook underneath of us, almost like left out in the cold. Can't find the key. Remember I said you drop the key? You drop the key, but it's really right behind you. Alright, I don't know whose these are. Let's see who's next. Sean Dottie Hottie, what up? Aretha, can I ask a question? Sure. Hey, Nishat. What are H's future actions towards me? What up, Marie? If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for letting me connect with your energy, Jill. Hit that like button if you resonate. And if you'd like to exchange energy for energy, hit up my Cash App or the thanks. It's not needed, but greatly appreciated. Alright. H is future actions towards Aretha. Well, we have this page of wands, and I see 141444033. And this page of pentacles, both looking at the 10 of swords. Now, the 10 of swords is a very painful ending. But it's as if there's so much more on the horizon after this. There's so many messages or synchronicities or something. Maybe these are thoughts or what we lost, whatever the case may be. The 10 of Swords is a painful ending. Now, both of these pages are looking towards this ending. And what the 10s, I usually say, the aces come around real quick. And look, with this ending comes a great new beginning. Perhaps we have to have some kind of patience. It's as if we need to, with the page and with both of these pages, this is newness. Or maybe this is a new class or a new path to a class or a new job or some kind of brave action that we took to bring us some kind of new security or new substance here. You know, both of these are different. You know, the page of wands, he's like, okay, I'm gonna go date you, and he's like, oh, you know, he's more like, I'm gonna just date you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these are both like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. But I heard, do not chase, attract. The 411. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna do a little collective reading before I go. For anyone who did not get to ask a question, or for anyone's here who didn't get clarity. Anybody who needs clarity. This is for clarity. Straight from the spirit, the source. If we are trying, if we're confused or trying to make a decision, in this decision, this is bringing some kind of balance. What about the Two of Swords? The Page of Cups keeps coming up, and the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. Now, we have the Page of Cups looking up, seeing this this man floating, seeing pigs fly, and he is in awe and believing this. This is a new feeling. It's like all that feeling you get, like butterflies in your stomach, and then I seen the two hearts. Two hearts together. Perhaps this is a new love. Yeah, perhaps we're being in a relationship after not being in one for a while. I'm going to clarify this Two of Swords, see what it means. This Two of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups. And then these two in the deep subconscious. Alright. The Six of Cups, this is letting go of the past. This is not going back to the same shit again. This is going up higher, rising higher. It's connecting with the spirit. Really coming into our own as the Queen of Pentacles. We're really taking care of ourselves. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse on top of this too. So is this telling us we're not using our intuition, or perhaps we're lying to ourselves? We're not completely being honest. We're not seeing the whole full thing. Something. Maybe this is a queen who is affecting your thoughts. You know, this is a decision that we have to make that's probably going to hurt. It's going to hurt us. It's going to hurt her. It's going to hurt everyone. Something like this. With this Queen of Swords, she could be cutting something, or just like say something very blunt and honest, but mean. She could be very mean, and this could be what we're contemplating here. And this is tarot, so this is energies. It could be he, she, whatever. Now with the Page of Cups here, this feeling, this new love, or whatever this is, this believing, this could be believing in yourself, is bringing us to the death and rebirth, happiness, the Nine of Cups, and the death and rebirth. So this is this. It's like this happiness comes, this wish comes true after we burn this. After we burn it, it's like we rise to the top. I see us coming to the top and then burning the shit down. And that's this, how we're sitting as the Queen of Pentacles. We're rising to the top, we're burning the shit down, and this is how we get to the Nine of Cups with this wishful thinking. This where we're finally happy. You know what I'm saying? Now, these two in the deep subconscious, the Two of Pentacles and the 10. Wow, the same type of energy where it's like, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles with the Prince of Swords in reverse. So we're really not thinking logical, or perhaps we do have to cut something off. With the Two of Pentacles, we're trying to make it. Sorry, y'all. What up, Tessa? All right, so yeah, we're coming out of this death and rebirth into this happiness where our wishes come true, into the deep subconscious where we're headed. We're at the Two of Pentacles where our ropes run thin, where this rubber band's really thin, and we're carrying so much here. At the 10, we're almost here. Perhaps this is a decision or something we have to let go. Maybe we do have to drop some baggage. Maybe it is too heavy. With the 10 of Pentacles here, though, we're moving into some kind of security. Maybe what we're contemplating is these negative thoughts, or some kind of lie, or somebody did us wrong, or this argument, or some kind of words that possibly from this freaking queen. You know, she could be very with her words. So perhaps this is something somebody said or did, an injustice that we're now really looking at, like, what don't I deserve? I don't deserve this. So I'm leaving, basically. And this is going to take us to the 10 of Pentacles, where we are like this, and the 9 of Cups, so happy. This is why we have to burn that. You see this in the background? We're going from the darkness to this happiness where we're protected underneath this with this security, the 10 of Pentacles. Whoo! All right, I hope this was helpful for y'all in some way. Hey, Andres, don't false spirits deceive you. False spirits do deceive you. That's why you don't talk to false spirits. They don't really care about us. Truth. But true spirits do. I go right to the source. And this is all love. Everything's really inside of ourselves. There's nothing really outside of ourselves that we can't find within. And perhaps this is this. You know, as within, so without. It's like, okay, well, what we think inside is a reflection outside. Something like this. I care about you, Andre Soy. Alright. I gotta get a shower and go. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, maybe the Wheel of Fortune, but the Fool in reverse. We gotta have faith. It's as if we're scared coming into this. So this is the spirit saying, going on vacation. It's like, I see this big bird as this big spirit coming and taking you and putting you in the nest, putting you in this safe spot where we can be for a little bit, or we can take a vacation or a nap, or, you know, get some kind of sleep. This is healing. This is healing after a heartache. And it's as if to get here we have to surrender to the spirit, surrender to what we thought our future was going to be, or whatever the case may be. This is surrendering. We're surrendering to this. It's like we're the manifester. We're surrendering to this deep subconscious, and this connecting the deep subconscious with the Ace of Wands, this motivation, this call for action, to put it into action, to put it into reality. And this is that. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I love you, and I may see you tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely see you Monday. And I think I have another video coming out. I just posted two. Sagittarius is. So even if you ain't a Sag, I know you got Sag in you. So check it out. And a collective reading I did post. Alright, love y'all. Have a great day. Have a magical day. Love y'all. Thank you.